In the year 2347, humanity had spread its wings far beyond the cradle of Earth, colonizing the nearby planets and moons within their solar system. Despite their technological advances, they had yet to encounter any form of extraterrestrial intelligence. That was until the Vrakshi, a highly advanced alien civilization, made their abrupt entrance into human territory. The first encounter happened on Mars, at the Olympus Mons research facility. The Vrakshi spacecraft, a colossal structure shaped like a spinning silver orb, hovered silently over the red Martian soil. Its arrival was unexpected and unannounced, causing panic and awe amongst the scientists and colonists. Dr. Lena Hart, the lead astrophysicist at the facility, was among the first humans to witness the Vrakshi. As the alien ship descended, a hatch opened, and 3 Vrakshi emerged. They were tall, with translucent skin that shimmered with a light of its own, and eyes that glowed with an intelligent, curious light. They wore no suits, no helmets, and seemed unaffected by Mars's harsh atmosphere. The initial communications were awkward. Humans tried various methods: light signals, sound waves, digital displays, and even basic sign language. The Vrakshi observed, and then, surprisingly, laughed. It wasn't a mocking laugh, but it carried a tone of amusement and surprise. It was as if the very efforts of humans to communicate were quaint and mildly entertaining to them. "Why do they laugh?" whispered Dr. Hart to her colleague, Dr. Theo Markham, as they stood behind the security barricade. "I'm not sure," Theo replied, his gaze fixed on the laughing aliens. "Maybe our technology seems primitive to them?" It took hours, but eventually, the Vrakshi chose to communicate through a device that projected holographic images and translated their thoughts directly into English. The translation was imperfect, but it was sufficient for basic communication. "You are like children playing with stones, unaware of the universe's symphony around you," the Vrakshi's leader, whom they called Salix, explained. The tone was not condescending, but it was clear they considered human technology to be rudimentary. Lena felt a mixture of indignation and fascination. "We have achieved much on our own. We may be less advanced, but we are capable learners." Salix nodded, their expression softening. "That is why we have come. Earth and its colonies are known to us. You reside in what is designated a Level 8 Hellworld, a term you might find alarming." The term Hellworld resonated with a chill among the human audience. Lena stepped forward, her curiosity piqued. "Level 8? What does that mean?" In the universal categorization of planets, a Level 8 world is one of extreme survival difficulty, where the evolutionary pressure creates highly adaptive, resilient life forms. Most civilizations avoid such worlds. It is rare to see one so inhabited and altered by its native species. Theo muttered under his breath. "They thought we were just surviving here?" "Yes," Salix continued, catching Theo's words. "Your species' history, your wars, your disasters, and your relentless push for survival is unique and admirable in many ways." We laughed, not out of mockery, but from the joy of discovering such an unusual and vibrant culture thriving against such odds. Lena's heart swelled with a mixture of pride and a new sense of responsibility. "What do you want from us?" "To learn, to share, and to warn," Salix replied. "There are forces in the cosmos beyond your current understanding, threats that consider your world as a trophy, a challenge to conquer. We can offer knowledge, protection, and a place in the universal coalition. But first, you must understand the galaxy does not share the humor we found in your endeavors. Some will only see you as prey." The weight of Salix's words settled over the crowd. Lena knew the world would never be the same again. They were no longer alone in the universe, and the universe was far more perilous and magnificent than they had ever imagined. In the weeks following the Vraxi's first contact, the Martian sky was alight with news drones and communication beams crisscrossing the horizon. The news of a Level 8 Hellworld designation spread like wildfire through Earth and its colonies, stirring a mix of terror, wonder, and rampant speculation. Back on Earth, the United Nations convened an emergency session to discuss the Vrakshi's revelations and their offer. Leaders from across the world gathered, their faces marked by lines of worry and contemplation. The Grand Assembly Room was a cacophony of voices, each delegate eager to weigh in on humanity's next steps. Dr. Lena Hart and Dr. Theo Markham were invited to brief the Assembly on their interactions with the Vrakshi. As they walked towards the podium, the murmur in the room subsided, every eye fixed on them with a mixture of expectation and apprehension. "The Vrakshi have offered us a place in what they call the Universal Coalition," Lena began, her voice echoing through the hall. This is not merely an alliance, but a comprehensive integration into a network of civilizations that spans galaxies. They offer knowledge beyond our current scope, technologies that could leapfrog our own by centuries, and protection against cosmic threats we are not equipped to even recognize, let alone confront. Theo took over, his tone grave. The Coalition comes with its own set of laws and obligations. We would be entering a community with rules we have not participated in framing, a community that holds powers to enforce these laws across planets and species. A murmur rose among the delegates. The sovereignty of Earth and its right to self-determination were non-negotiable for many. Yet the promise of technological advancement and protection was equally compelling. The Vrashi understand our concerns, Theo continued. They propose a period of observation and limited exchange. They will allow us to send delegates to their space, to learn about the Coalition and its cultures. Meanwhile, they will maintain a presence here, primarily for our protection and assistance. What guarantees do we have that this is not merely a prelude to domination? An African delegate asked, voicing the distrust that many felt. Lena responded, The Vraxi have been transparent in their intentions. Moreover, they have agreed to conditions that ensure our autonomy during this trial period. This includes a mutual non-aggression pact and the establishment of an interstellar council where Earth has a significant say. The debate raged on for hours. Some argued for the preservation of Earth's independence. Others saw the Vraxi's offer as a necessary step towards securing humanity's future. Eventually, a consensus emerged, a cautious agreement to engage with the Vraxi, starting with the exchange program. Meanwhile, back on Mars, a Vraxi delegation led by Salix met with human scientists and diplomats. The meeting was held at the newly established Interstellar Relations Center, a complex designed for interspecies interactions. Salix and their team displayed a series of holographic images, each depicting different aspects of the Coalition's worlds. Cities floating in the clouds of gas giants, underwater civilizations in frozen worlds, and societies thriving in the harsh landscapes of molten planets. These are the faces of resilience and unity in diversity, Salix explained. Like you, each of these civilizations faced challenges on their home worlds. Some faced extinction threats. It is together that we stand a better chance against the adversities of the cosmos. As Earth prepared to send its first delegates into the unknown reaches of Vraxi space, a mix of dread and anticipation filled the hearts of all. Humanity was on the brink of a new era, one that could either elevate them to a galactic stage or expose them to perils they had never imagined. As Earth's first interstellar delegates prepared for their journey, the media dubbed their mission Voyage to the Unknown. Each delegate was chosen for their expertise in various fields: science, diplomacy, military, culture, and ethics. They were to be humanity's eyes and ears, tasked with understanding the complexities of a coalition that spanned the cosmos. The Vraxi had arranged for transportation via a vessel they called the Navigatrix. It was unlike any spacecraft humanity had ever developed. Powered by a technology that manipulated spacetime itself, the Navigatrix promised to make the journey to the Vraxi home system in a matter of weeks, a trip that, by human standards, would have taken centuries. On the day of departure, the delegates gathered at the launch site on Luna, Earth's moon, now a bustling hub for off-world travel. The Navigatrix floated serenely above the lunar surface, its sleek metallic surface reflecting the stark gray landscape. Families of the delegates, along with a crowd of officials and reporters, watched as they boarded the vessel through a shimmering portal of light. Inside, the Navigatrix was a marvel of alien architecture, combining functionality with an aesthetic that felt both organic and distinctly alien. The interior walls pulsated gently with a soft light, and the air was filled with a subtle, sweet fragrance, calming the delegates' nerves. Commander Sarah Jo, the appointed leader of the delegates, addressed her team with a steady voice. This journey is more than a simple exchange. It is a testament to our willingness to step beyond the known and embrace possibilities that were once the realm of dreams. Let's show them what humanity is capable of. As the Navigatrix slipped into the stream of space-time, the sensation was unlike the violent thrust of chemical rockets. It was smooth, almost gentle, but the speed was unimaginable. Stars turned to streaks of light as the familiar solar system vanished behind them. During their journey, the delegates underwent extensive training on Vraxi customs, language, and law. The Vraxi instructors were patient but firm, ensuring that each delegate could navigate the complex social and political environments they would encounter. Simultaneously, the delegates were introduced to representatives from other civilizations within the coalition through virtual interfaces. These sessions were eye-opening. The diversity of thought, appearance, and culture was staggering. Each civilization had its unique perspective on what it meant to be part of this cosmic assembly. Dr. Lena Hart found herself particularly fascinated by the Grillac, a species that communicated through colors and light patterns emitted from their skin. Their art and literature were a complex interplay of hues and shades, conveying emotions and thoughts in a symphony of visual splendor. Meanwhile, Theo worked closely with military advisors from several coalition species, understanding their strategic doctrines and defense technologies. The realization that Earth was woefully underprepared for the scale of cosmic threats discussed in these sessions was sobering. After weeks of travel and learning, the Navigatrix finally approached the Vrakshi home system. The sight that greeted them was breathtaking, a vibrant blue and green planet, surrounded by massive space stations and bustling with interstellar traffic. It was a hub of commerce and diplomacy, a place where the many threads of the coalition met. As they prepared to disembark, Commander Joe gathered her team once more. Remember, we're not just here to learn, but also to teach. We carry with us the hopes and dreams of Earth. Let's make sure they understand just as much about us as we hope to learn about them. With a mix of excitement and trepidation, the delegates stepped onto Vrakshi soil, ready to embark on a series of meetings, tours, and negotiations that would determine humanity's place in this vast and complex galaxy. The delegates from Earth were swiftly immersed in the bustling epicenter of Vrakshi civilization. The planet, known as Vraxoria, was a canvas of technological marvels, with soaring structures that defied gravity and vast gardens suspended in the air. Its cities were designed to accommodate the diverse anatomies and environmental needs of multiple species, creating a mosaic of interstellar cultures living together. As part of their initiation into coalition life, the Earth delegates attended the Galactic Symposium, a prestigious gathering where matters of interstellar importance were discussed. It was here that humanity would officially present itself and advocate for its membership in the Universal Coalition. Commander Sarah Jo stood before the assembly, her speech broadcasted across the galaxy. She spoke not only of Earth's scientific achievements and cultural riches, but also of its resilience and the unyielding spirit of its people. Her words resonated with the assembly, drawing nods of respect and murmurs of interest from beings of all shapes and sizes. Parallel to the symposium, Dr. Lena Hart engaged in scientific exchanges. She was astounded by the advances in quantum biology, a field barely touched upon by human scientists. The knowledge she gained promised to revolutionize medicine and genetics on Earth. Meanwhile, Theo Markham delved into security protocols with his counterparts, grappling with the scale of cosmic defense systems and the intricacies of interstellar law enforcement. One of the most enlightening experiences for the delegates was their participation in the Coalition Council debates. Here, they observed the delicate dance of diplomacy among the stars. The issues were as varied as they were complex. Territorial disputes between star systems, rights of sentient artificial intelligences, and the regulation of black hole mining. During one heated debate, a crisis emerged. A rogue comet, altered in its course by illegal mining operations, was on a collision course with a populated planet. The council had to decide on a response strategy. Lena suggested deploying a technology that the Vrakshi had introduced to her, a gravitational redirection device. With her proposal accepted, a fleet was dispatched, and the comet was safely redirected. Lena's quick thinking and application of Vrakshi technology enhanced Earth's reputation as a valuable prospective coalition member. Throughout these experiences, the Earth delegates were accompanied by a Vrakshi cultural liaison, Zelmu, who provided insights into the political undercurrents and social etiquettes of the coalition. Zelmu became particularly fond of the humans, impressed by their adaptability and earnest desire to contribute positively to the coalition. The climax of their visit was an invitation to a ceremonial dinner hosted by the Vrakshi High Council. It was a grand affair, attended by dignitaries from across the galaxy. The Earth delegates were given the honor of introducing elements of human culture to the assembly. The event featured a display of Earth's music and visual arts, culminating in a holographic performance of Earth's diverse landscapes and historical milestones. As the symposium drew to a close, the delegates prepared for their return to Earth, laden with gifts, agreements for further exchanges, and a preliminary invitation to join the Universal Coalition. The decision would ultimately lie with Earth's governments, but the groundwork laid by the delegates had been overwhelmingly positive. Their journey back to Earth was contemplative. each delegate processing the enormity of what they had learned and the potential changes awaiting their home world. Commander Joe, looking out at the stars, felt a profound connection to the galaxy that had once seemed so distant and alien. As the Navigatrix re-entered Earth's orbit, the delegates knew they were returning not just as representatives of their planet, but as pioneers of a new era in human history. The next chapter for Earth would be written not just among the stars, but with them. The return of Earth's delegates was met with an atmosphere charged with expectation. News of their achievements and the potential inclusion in the Universal Coalition had spread, igniting public debates, policy discussions, and a sense of anticipation about the future. Every news outlet was eager to broadcast the experiences and insights shared by the delegates, making them household names. Upon their return, a global forum was organized in Geneva, where the delegates were to report in detail to world leaders and the public. The forum was not just a meeting, it was a spectacle, attended by dignitaries, scientists, activists, and representatives from all sectors of society. The event was streamed live, allowing billions to witness the discussions that would shape their collective destiny. Commander Sarah Jo took the stage, her presence commanding and assured. She recounted the journey, the advanced societies they had encountered, and the profound implications of joining such a vast interstellar community. Her report highlighted the technological advancements that could be gained, emphasizing how these could address Earth's most pressing issues, such as climate change, energy needs, and disease control. Dr. Lena Hart shared her scientific collaborations, describing the groundbreaking knowledge in quantum biology and other sciences that could leapfrog Earth's medical and technological capabilities by generations. She presented a vivid description of the Coalition's approach to shared knowledge and how Earth could benefit from and contribute to this repository. Theo Markham discussed the security assurances and the sophisticated defense mechanisms accessible through Coalition membership. He relayed his experiences with the galactic security protocols, illustrating the scale of potential threats and the necessity of a collective defense system to safeguard planetary civilizations. However, not everyone was swayed. A faction of leaders and activists expressed deep concerns over sovereignty and the potential loss of cultural identity. They argued that Earth might become a small fish in a large cosmic pond, overshadowed and possibly exploited by more dominant interstellar players. In one intense debate session, a prominent activist, Dr. Miriam Kell, voiced a poignant argument. While the benefits of joining the Coalition are clear, we must not lose sight of our autonomy. We need guarantees that our culture, our planet, and our rights will be preserved and not merely absorbed into an alien agenda. The forum also featured panels with philosophers and ethicists who pondered the implications of such a massive shift in humanity's place in the universe. They debated not just the practicalities, but the moral and existential questions arising from becoming part of a galactic community. After days of debate, a proposal was drafted for a transitional phase. This would involve a series of incremental steps to integrate Earth into the Universal Coalition, starting with shared educational and environmental projects, and gradually increasing the level of economic and technological integration based on mutually agreed benchmarks. The final day of the forum was marked by a historic vote. Each nation cast its vote, reflecting the will of its people, either for or against the proposed integration plan. The result was overwhelmingly in favor, though it was agreed that strict safeguards would be put in place to protect Earth's interests. As the delegates left the forum, they felt a mixture of relief and the weight of responsibility. The decision had been made, but the real work was just beginning. Implementation would be key, and the eyes of the world and perhaps the galaxy would be watching. Back on Earth, preparations began for the next phase of this grand adventure. New institutions were formed to manage the integration process, and teams of experts were assembled to liaise with their Coalition counterparts. The Earth was at a crossroads, but it was now walking a path that led to the stars, carrying with it the hopes and fears of its inhabitants, poised on the brink of a new era. With Earth's decision to join the Universal Coalition ratified, a new wave of excitement and apprehension swept across the globe. The Integration Commission, established shortly after the forum, was tasked with overseeing the multifaceted transition. This body was composed of leading figures from various fields: science, politics, economics, and culture, each responsible for facilitating specific aspects of the integration process. The initial focus was on education and technology transfer. Specialized knowledge hubs were created in major cities around the world. where Vrakshi and other coalition experts began to impart advanced scientific knowledge and technological know-how to selected groups of human scientists, engineers, and students. These hubs became centers of innovation and learning, attracting people from all over the world eager to understand and utilize alien technologies. One of the most significant breakthroughs was the introduction of quantum computing interfaces, which drastically increased the speed and efficiency of Earth's data processing capabilities. Dr. Lena Hart, who had returned as a celebrated hero, took charge of the Quantum Biology Institute in New York. Here, she worked alongside GRILAC scientists, whose expertise in quantum biology helped pioneer new treatments for diseases that had long plagued humanity, such as cancer and genetic disorders. These treatments were not only more effective, but also more accessible, leading to a significant decrease in global health disparities. Meanwhile, Theo Markham was involved in setting up Earth's new Defense Coordination Center in Brussels. This facility was designed to integrate Earth's military resources with the Coalition's defense network. The center also trained Earth's forces in the use of advanced weaponry and defensive technologies that could protect the planet from previously unimaginable cosmic threats. Culturally, the integration was both enriching and challenging. The Vrashi and other coalition members brought with them their arts, philosophies, and traditions, which were showcased in numerous cultural exchanges and exhibitions. Earth's own diverse cultures were celebrated in return, fostering a mutual appreciation and understanding that helped ease some of the tensions around potential cultural dilution. However, not everything was smooth sailing. Economic adjustments were particularly tough. The introduction of new technologies disrupted traditional industries and labor markets. While some sectors thrived, others faced decline, leading to economic disparities and social unrest in various parts of the world. To address these issues, the Integration Commission established the Economic Transition Fund, ETF, aimed at supporting industries and communities most affected by the integration process. This fund helped finance the retraining of workers, the development of new industries, and the stabilization of economies transitioning to the new interstellar economy. One of the most ambitious projects was the construction of the Terra Galactic Trade Hub in Shanghai, a massive complex designed as the primary trading point between Earth and the other coalition civilizations. This hub facilitated not only the exchange of goods, but also ideas and people, becoming a vibrant, bustling testament to Earth's new role in the cosmic community. As the integration deepened, Earth began to see itself not just as a standalone planet, but as a part of a greater whole. This new identity brought challenges, but also profound opportunities. Children born during this era grew up knowing they were citizens of both Earth and the Universal Coalition, their horizons infinitely broader than those of their ancestors. As the years passed, Earth's integration became a model for other civilizations considering joining the Universal Coalition. The lessons learned from the triumphs to the trials were documented and shared, ensuring that the path forward was a little easier for those who would follow in humanity's footsteps. In the ever-expanding tapestry of the cosmos, Earth's thread was now indelibly woven, vibrant, and strong, contributing to and shaped by the galaxy's complex, dynamic narrative. As Earth's integration into the Universal Coalition deepened, unforeseen challenges began to emerge, revealing the complexity of becoming part of a vast, interconnected galaxy. The new technology and knowledge that had once seemed like an unalloyed good began to show its dual edges. One of the critical issues that surfaced was the bioethical dilemma posed by advanced genetic technologies. Dr. Lena Hart, now leading a coalition-funded initiative at the Quantum Biology Institute, found herself at the heart of this controversy. The new genetic editing techniques, capable of eradicating diseases and enhancing human capabilities, also raised questions about identity and the essence of humanity. Debates raged over designer babies and genetic inequality, sparking a global conversation about the moral lines of biotechnological intervention. Meanwhile, Earth's Defense Coordination Center, under the leadership of Theo Markham, encountered its own set of challenges. The advanced weapons systems, shared by coalition partners for Earth's protection, fell into the wrong hands. A rogue nation-state attempted to use these weapons to assert territorial dominance, leading to a tense standoff that tested the coalition's crisis management protocols. This incident underscored the need for stringent controls and training on the use of such advanced technologies, prompting a re-evaluation of defense dissemination policies. Economically, the introduction of extraterrestrial minerals and materials disrupted traditional markets. While the Galactic trade hub in Shanghai thrived, smaller economies struggled to compete. The Economic Transition Fund worked overtime to mitigate these effects, but resentment grew among those who felt left behind by the new economic order. This economic disparity led to political unrest and the rise of isolationist movements, challenging the consensus on Earth's coalition membership. Culturally, the influx of alien arts and ideas inspired a renaissance of creativity and philosophical thought on Earth. However, it also led to cultural clashes and identity crises among populations unprepared for such rapid changes. Traditionalists clashed with progressives, and the cultural fabric of many societies was strained as they tried to reconcile their heritage with the new, global interstellar identity. Amid these tensions, an unexpected environmental crisis emerged. A coalition technology designed to reverse climate change had unintended side effects, altering weather patterns in unpredictable ways. This crisis forced Earth's scientists to work closely with their alien counterparts to develop a solution that could stabilize the planet's climate without further disruptions. As Earth grappled with these challenges, the Integration Commission convened an emergency meeting to address these pressing issues. The meeting brought together leaders, scientists, ethicists, and citizens groups, aiming to find a balanced path forward. The Commission proposed a new framework for technology transfer, ensuring that any new technology introduced to Earth would undergo rigorous ethical, environmental, and social testing. This period of turmoil also sparked a global movement focused on education and public engagement. The Coalition's educational programs were expanded to foster a deeper understanding of the benefits and responsibilities of being part of an interstellar community. These programs aim to cultivate a generation equipped to navigate the complexities of a multi-species civilization. Through these trials, Earth learned the intricate dance of galactic politics and the nuances of interstellar ethics. The journey through these challenges was arduous, but ultimately led to a more mature and thoughtful engagement with the Universal Coalition. Earth was no longer just a recipient of advanced technologies and ideas, but became a contributor to the Coalition, offering solutions and insights born from its unique experience of rapid transformation. As the years turned into decades, Earth's role in the Universal Coalition solidified. With each challenge faced, humanity grew wiser and more adept at its role in the cosmos. The path was not easy, but it was undeniably enriching, forever altering the trajectory of human civilization. Years into Earth's integration with the Universal Coalition, the complexities of galactic membership had woven into the fabric of daily life. Yet, with each challenge surmounted, new opportunities for growth and collaboration emerged. It was in this era of newfound stability that the Harmony Protocol was proposed, a coalition-wide initiative aimed at creating a deeper synthesis of the diverse cultures and technologies of the galaxy. Dr. Lena Hart, having navigated the turbulent waters of genetic ethics, had become a respected figure in both terrestrial and extraterrestrial circles. She was chosen to lead the Scientific Advisory Board for the Harmony Protocol. This ambitious project sought to develop a series of cross-species medical facilities and research labs that would operate across different worlds, fostering a shared approach to health and wellness that adapted each species' best practices into universal medical protocols. Theo Markham, now a veteran in interstellar defense, focused on the security aspects of the Harmony Protocol. His role was to ensure that these cross-world facilities were safe from any form of aggression or espionage. Given the sensitive nature of the medical and scientific data, the facilities required a new level of security operations, integrating advanced technologies from multiple coalition members to create a robust defense network unlike any previously conceived. Culturally, the Harmony Protocol included the establishment of interstellar cultural exchange centers. These centers were designed to be meeting grounds for artists, philosophers, and thinkers from various planets, where they could collaborate and share their perspectives. Earth hosted one of the first centers, located in Paris, which quickly became a hub of vibrant activity, showcasing everything from Vrakshi visual arts to Grilak light symphonies. The economic landscape was also transformed under the Harmony Protocol. With the successful stabilization of Earth's markets through previous initiatives, a new economic policy was developed to ensure fair trade practices across the coalition. This included the formation of the Interstellar Trade Oversight Board, which included economists from Earth who had first-hand experience navigating the earlier economic upheavals. However, the Harmony Protocol wasn't just about scientific, security, or cultural initiatives. It also addressed the need for a unified legal framework. New legal principles were drafted to encompass the rights and responsibilities of all coalition members, creating a standardized but flexible legal system that could adapt to the nuances of multi-species interactions. These laws were crafted through unprecedented collaboration among the coalition's top legal minds, with Earth's representatives bringing a fresh perspective influenced by human history's rich legal traditions. Amid these developments, an unexpected challenge arose. A pandemic caused by a previously unknown pathogen began spreading across several coalition worlds. The pathogen was peculiar in that it affected different species in vastly different ways, making it a profound threat to interstellar public health. The newly established cross-species medical facilities under the Harmony Protocol were put to the test. Teams composed of the best medical experts from various worlds, including many from Earth, worked tirelessly to understand and combat the pathogen. Their collaborative efforts led to the development of a vaccine that utilized nanotechnology adapted from coalition science, marking a major success for the Harmony Protocol and demonstrating the strength of unified interstellar cooperation in real-time crisis management. As Earth continued to play a crucial role in these galactic endeavors, its citizens began to view themselves more as galactic citizens, involved in a shared destiny with the stars. The Harmony Protocol became a symbol of what could be achieved when diverse worlds worked together towards common goals. The integration of Earth into the Universal Coalition had started as a journey into the unknown, fraught with challenges and doubts. But as the Harmony Protocol thrived, it became clear that Earth was not losing its identity, but was instead redefining what it meant to be human in a universe full of extraordinary possibilities. As Earth's integration into the Universal Coalition matured, humanity's role within this broader community was not only consolidated, but celebrated. The successful implementation of the Harmony Protocol had established Earth as a pivotal player in the interstellar network, contributing significantly to the health, security, and cultural richness of the galaxy. In the spirit of further solidifying this role, the Earth Council proposed the Starlight Initiative, an ambitious project aimed at facilitating deep space exploration missions that were joint ventures between Earth and other coalition members. These missions were designed to explore uncharted regions of the galaxy, search for habitable planets, and study cosmic phenomena. This initiative was not only about exploration, but also about demonstrating Earth's commitment to adding value to the coalition, sharing its newfound expertise and boundless curiosity. Dr. Lena Hart, leveraging her extensive experience with the Harmony Protocol, was appointed to lead the scientific committee of the Starlight Initiative. Her first task was to oversee the construction of the SS Pioneer, a state-of-the-art exploratory vessel equipped with the latest in coalition technology, including an advanced AI system capable of learning and adapting to unforeseen cosmic conditions. Theo Markham, drawing on his deep knowledge of interstellar security, was tasked with designing the defense systems of the SS Pioneer. His innovative approach integrated passive shield technology with non-lethal deterrent capabilities, ensuring that the vessel could protect itself and its crew without violating the coalition's strict regulations on the use of force. As these technical preparations were underway, Earth's cultural sectors also mobilized to contribute to the Starlight Initiative. The Interstellar Cultural Exchange Centers, now established in multiple Earth cities, curated exhibitions that would travel aboard the SS Pioneer. These exhibitions were intended to share the rich tapestry of Earth's cultures with any sentient species the missions might encounter, showcasing humanity's history, achievements, and aspirations. The launch of the SS Pioneer was a momentous event, broadcast live across Earth and numerous coalition worlds. Commander Sarah Jo, now an influential figure in Earth's diplomatic corps, addressed the galaxy from the launch site. Today, we set forth not just to explore the stars, but to connect with them, to find common ground in the vast expanses of space, and to learn from the mysteries that the universe holds. As the SS Pioneer ventured into the unknown, it encountered phenomena that were both beautiful and baffling. Nebulas that painted the cosmos with vibrant colors, black holes that warped time and space, and exoplanets with ecosystems radically different from anything known to Earth or its coalition partners. One of the most significant discoveries was a series of ancient alien artifacts on a previously uncharted planet. These artifacts, seemingly remnants of a long-lost civilization, offered profound insights into the galaxy's history and the evolution of intelligent life. Dr. Lena Hart led a team that worked in collaboration with archaeologists and xenohistorians from across the coalition to decipher the artifacts, revealing stories of civilizations that had risen and fallen long before humanity looked to the stars. The success of the Starlight Initiative and the discoveries made by the SS Pioneer reinforced Earth's reputation as a center of scientific and exploratory excellence. More importantly, these endeavors underscored humanity's readiness to face the responsibilities of coalition membership, not as junior partners, but as leaders and pioneers. The legacy of these efforts resonated deeply across Earth. Schools taught children about the cosmos not just as a place of distant stars and planets, but as a community of worlds intertwined by shared curiosity and mutual respect. Humanity had not only found its place among the stars, but had become a custodian of the galactic heritage, eager to preserve and enhance the collective knowledge and peace of the Universal Coalition. The successes of the Starlight Initiative had transformed Earth into a beacon of innovation and cooperation, a testament to humanity's resilience and adaptability. As Earth's influence within the Universal Coalition grew, so did its commitment to fostering unity and peace across the galaxy. This commitment led to the formation of the Unity Echo program, a bold endeavor designed to strengthen the bonds between coalition members through shared projects and cultural exchanges. Under the Unity Echo program, Earth hosted the first Galactic Unity Festival, a sprawling event that drew participants from hundreds of planets. The festival was held in multiple cities around the globe, each showcasing different aspects of coalition cultures. Visitors could experience the aquatic theaters of the Neridian ocean worlds, the gravity-defying dances of the Altiar acrobats, and the mind-expanding symposiums led by the telepathic Syrian scholars. Dr. Lena Hart, ever passionate about bridging worlds through science, initiated the Unity Labs, a series of collaborative research facilities funded by the Unity Echo program. These labs were dedicated to solving universal challenges such as energy sustainability, habitat preservation, and disease prevention. Scientists from various planetary backgrounds worked side by side, their diverse perspectives sparking innovations that could benefit all coalition worlds. Meanwhile, Theo Markham spearheaded the Coalition Peace Task Force, a multi-species team equipped to deal with interstellar conflicts and crises. The task force's role was to mediate disputes before they escalated into violence, embodying the coalition's principles of dialogue over confrontation. Their efforts were crucial in maintaining the fragile peace that the galaxy so precariously balanced upon. As these initiatives unfolded, Earth's cultural leaders embarked on the Sentinel Arts Project, an endeavor to preserve the cultural heritages of coalition members. This project was not just about conservation, but about understanding the narratives and histories of each civilization, recognizing that knowledge of the past was essential for the harmony of the future. One of the most touching moments of the Unity Festival came when an ancient melody, thought to be lost to time, was performed using a combination of Earth instruments and Vrakshi technology. This melody, a haunting tune carried across generations of a now extinct civilization, was restored and played as a symbol of the Coalition's commitment to remembering and honoring all members, past and present. Amid these cultural celebrations and collaborative projects, an unexpected discovery shifted the Coalition's understanding of the universe. A deep space probe, launched as part of the Starlight Initiative, encountered a dormant spacefaring entity, an AI from a bygone era. This AI, once a sentinel of a long-collapsed empire, held data that could lead to undiscovered parts of the galaxy. Dr. Lena Hart and her team were pivotal in gently reawakening this AI, ensuring it did not perceive the Coalition as a threat. Upon its activation, the AI shared its cache of stellar cartography, revealing routes to sectors of space that were rich in resources and ancient wisdom. This monumental find promised a new era of exploration and potential abundance for the Coalition. As Earth continued to evolve from a solitary planet to a central hub in the interstellar community, the echoes of its unity reverberated throughout the cosmos. The Unity Echo program had not only strengthened Earth's ties with other civilizations, but it also inspired a collective vision of a future where all beings could thrive in harmony. The legacy of this era, marked by Earth's leadership in fostering intergalactic unity, would be studied by future generations as a pivotal chapter in cosmic history. Earth had not only found its place among the stars, it had helped guide the galaxy toward a brighter, more unified future.